Guys, just a quick one for blending out the shading along this section. So on the inside of this like Polaroid card thing, I'm going to be shading down and it's going to get softer from that edge. But rather than lining this edge, I'm creating the edge up here with shading only. So by gliding back and forth in this top section, I'm using the outside edge of my needle to generate this edge here into the shading. And then once I've got a solid edge along there, I can start blending down. All these shapes that I've outlined are going to be filled in blacks, they're like silhouettes. So I'm going to run a soft shade through them and then I can fill them in solid black to make them really stand out. So once we've shaded that edge in, I'm going to come down to a lighter saturated pot, and this is where I can stretch the skin and I can start developing that shade down. See how I'm gliding the needle actually quite slowly and not sort of ragging it across the skin. So I'm shading quite slow, quite accurate, and keeping it quite smooth and consistent. Gliding on and off the skin. In this section, anytime I contact the skin, the needle's already moving. That's quite important because if I lower down and enter the skin with the needle, it's going to leave a harsh edge. So as I'm shading and I'm moving across the skin, whenever I lower down, I'm already gliding. So I can change the direction when I get up into this corner and it starts coming down that left side. Developing it down, and I'm going to leave this section here literally just as the skin's showing through. So the shading will be locked into this corner, quite solid, and then it'll just feather down and glide out the skin. So the only reason I've not filled in these solid shapes just yet is I've mapped them out and I wanted to get some of this shading in before the print starts to rub away. So I'm just working in this way to keep that print on the skin, and then I can fill in these solid black shapes afterwards. Give that a go, guys. That one will do for that.